Alright guys, today we are going to work on writing and graphing lines. The goal, two goals. First of all, we want to improve your skills on both of these things. These are important things that you need to know in every math class you take from here on out. And of course the most important goal for you right now is probably to improve your test average for quarter 2. So first of all, you need to know the two forms of the line, and I told you that on Friday. That Wednesday when you take your test on this, the first question that I'm going to ask you is give me those two forms of the line. So one of them is y equals mx plus b. The other one is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So you have to know both of those forms. If the slope comes out undefined, you're going to ask yourself two questions. Which axis does it cross, and where? Okay, as you're going through this, you should be taking notes. See up here, notes. You should be taking notes, and of course, as we're going through this, I'm not going to slow down and stop like I do in class because I can't tell when you'd be ready to continue on anyway. So if you would have Miss Bakeberg hit pause, stop for a minute, let everybody get caught up, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so we should be right here. We are going to do a couple of examples. I'll try to hit each type you're going to run into on your test. So the first one we have, it says write the equation of a line that has a y-intercept of 42 and a slope of negative 9/13. First thing you got to do is decide which of these forms is the best one to work with. This is slope, this is y-intercept, this is slope, so no matter what you have to have a slope, and then this is any point on the graph. So this one happens to have a y-intercept and a slope. Y-intercept, slope, that means you go up here. This is probably the best one to use, your favorite form. Y equals, now slope goes in here, negative 9/13 x plus y-intercept is 42. Okay, second equation, or second example. I gave you a slope and I gave you a point that it passes through. Well, again, if you compare your two forms up here, slope, y-intercept, nope, don't have that. I have slope and a point. Slope and a point, yep, that's what I have. So that's the form I'm going to use. Starts out like this. I'm going to show you the basics that need to be in every equation. Looks like that. All you need to do now is fill in the three blanks. Start with the slope. That goes right here. That's the m. And the slope of our line is 11/3. Then this is an x-coordinate and a y-coordinate. So logically we're going to put the x with the x, minus 5. We're going to put the y over here with the y, minus 4. This changes into plus a positive, and that's the answer right there. That's all you have to do with it. Number 3, passes through the points -6, -2, and 7, 4. Okay, I gave you 2 points. Go back up here. There isn't a single form up here that works when I give you 2 points. No matter what you do, you have to know the slope. So let's do that first. Remember, when you do slope, it's y minus y over x minus x. This is an x and a y, x and a y. So take 4 minus negative 2 divided by 7 minus negative 6 gives us 6/13. That's the slope, or the m. Then, if you go back and check the two forms, slope and intercept, nope, I don't know the intercept. Slope and a point, sure enough, I actually have 2 different points I can use. So it'll be y minus, pick one or the other. I'm going to use this one because it's all positive. So y minus 4 equals 6/13 times x minus 7. That's it. That's your equation. Now, if you chose to use the other point, that would be okay too. Y minus, put a negative 2 in there, equals 6/13 times x minus a negative 6. Change those to plus positives, and that would also work. Okay, both of those are correct. You had a point, and a slope. Okay, number 4 is vertical line through the point -7, 2. Now don't try to do any fancy memorizing of things and just try to find shortcuts. Instead, just take a second, go over here and graph it. -7, +2, right there. Vertical means straight up and down. Draw your line. Okay, now you can ask yourself 2 questions. Which axis does it cross? It's crossing the X. Where does it cross? Well, crosses at -7. That is the equation that represents all of these points on that line. Okay, and number 5, horizontal line. Horizontal line goes this way, and it's supposed to pass through the point 0, -3. So again, don't try to take shortcuts. Don't try to just guess. You got a 50-50 chance. Don't do it. Let's see. We got a point at 0, -3. Horizontal goes that way. Ask yourself 2 questions. Which axis does it cross? The Y. Where does it cross? -3. That's it. You're done. Okay? At this point then, you are going to be working on a worksheet that looks like this. And on that worksheet, first thing you're going to do is give me the 2 forms. Then I'm going to ask you what the 2 questions are you would ask yourself. Then you're going to start going through these. And you will see that they're very much the same as the examples we did here. So make sure you're using your notes now to help you with those. Alright, that's it.